Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're all doing well. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's get stuck in, shall we? So, we are here, I think. So yeah, we're playing the new campaign, All of the Machine. We're probably pretty far into it. And each level, it's structured really interestingly. It's like the campaign is made up of lots of little campaigns within it, and they all start off with a dropship landing. Or crashing, whatever way you want to put that. But yeah, look at how pretty this is.
Computer updated.
I was just curious to see if it's worth doing this jump. It doesn't seem like it. I don't like that you lose armor for fall damage. Maybe I'm just biased because Half-Life had it set up so you only lose health. You only lost a bit of health from fall damage, but your armor would be intact. But yeah, there's armor shards there. I would quite like those. So one of the previous missions in this expansion had an environment very similar to this. And they're not playing the usual like Quake 2 heavy rock music in the background. Anything in the water? Nope. Hello, Landlord John. I hope you're doing okay. Just checking to see if there's anything in the lava, but doesn't look like it. Some grenades. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. So yeah, this expansion is fantastic so far. I've really enjoyed it for the most part. It looks amazing. I'm actually just gonna do something real quick. I've got an FPS counter running in the corner. I forgot to turn that off. Off. Thank you. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I mean, yeah, just this remaster in general is just amazing. And the fact that you get this like awesome new campaign included. I don't know. Like I said yesterday, it's so rare these days when like video game developers actually treat you well and spoil you with stuff. But yeah, this is an example of that. Like, my only serious complaint with this remaster is the fact that it's crashed twice on stream and once off stream. But that's, you know, they can work on that, hopefully. And that's a your mileage may vary kind of thing as well. Even though I missed the super shotgun. It is nice actually using the single shotgun. I feel like in the actual Quake 2 game you only use it very briefly. Laser gate disabled. He did. Unsurprisingly, I would say. I think we would be disappointed if he didn't rage quit. Go back and get some of that ammo I left. There's a shotgun back there. I would like it. Super shotgun. But it looks like you have to kind of drop down to get it. I tried to avoid picking up the health thing. spawning in a guy with a shield this early on, you know, when I've only got like 3 weapons, is a bit mean. The laser's doing some of the work for me. Some health here that I don't need. Kinda cool how that like jolts back. Congratulations, Landlord John. Laser grid disabled. A little bit mistimed, but some of those guys walked onto the thing anyway. Very nice. A railgun already. Wasted a shot there. Laser deactivated. Wendy got a good hit in there. I thought I was gonna fall all the way down. Die. That looks like you could maybe fall in there. But you can't. You're just about too fat for that. That chain gun back there would be quite nice to have.
Computer updated.
That was a little messy, I think, but I lived. This looks like it could be bad. Quite a wide open area, so that has me concerned. Yep, I was right to be concerned. Hello Misty, how's it going? That actually went pretty well.
Updated.
I lost all my armor, that's the only downside. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Just falling into mysterious holes, you know?
Computer updated.
We have discovered some sort of ancient temple. This all looks so cool. An ancient evil whispers to you. Sounds like something an absolute mug would do. Nice looking button. Hyper Blaster up ahead. Okay, not too bad. But I could be ambushed again. Yes, looks like that is happening. Oh, that's a lift? Okay. Hello, Grim. I hope you're doing well.
Computer.
Spawn camping. The biggest load of rubbish I've heard this year. Have you recovered from the wedding yesterday, Grim? Some nice armor. Some not so nice people. Not great jumping there, my lad. That was poor. Unlocked entrance to the lower chambers. Oh, I see. Wonder if there's something there. Or maybe that's where I came from. Hopscotch in lava is usually a bad idea. You're right. I'm just gonna try that little upper area. Yeah, if I can get there. Yeah. But I think this is where we came from. So it's not too exciting. I hope you guys weren't too excited. Yeah, I don't want to, you know, have anyone's excitement levels too high. That was a good stealth kill. Double tap. The big bloke needs to go down. The Underminer? Excuse me? I did it. Sound effect lingered for a little longer than I think it should have, but you know. Who cares about that? Let's switch to this. Do I even have a grenade launcher yet? Oh. I did not see that coming.
Computer.
Oh. The guys with the lasers, they're always pretty scary to me, because as soon as you walk around the corner, you're getting hit by them. They don't seem to do too much damage though. They make up for it. There were shells back here, right? Maybe, yeah. I was gonna say, maybe I made that up. But I was right. Hello, macaroni. Oh my goodness, here's a Wendy. I'm doing well, thank you. I hope you are as well. This is very quick. This is what the teleporters look like in Quake. Oh my goodness, this is the best game ever. Okay, best game ever? Question mark. Best game ever. They're actually trying to tie the two games together. Because up until this point, the two games were always very separate. But yeah, that was so cool. My health is terrible right now.
Computer updated.
Oh my goodness. It's a shambler, but it's basically the first boss in Quake. Oh my goodness, this is so good. And there's an actual shambler. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Might be hard with 17 health. It's so weird to kill a shambler with a chain gun. I thought it was gonna hit me there, but then it didn't, and I ended up falling. Okay, that's it. I think in the fight, the like original fight that that's based on, you have to do it multiple times. Mission failed. I didn't get any secrets, sorry to disappoint. This is so cool. Wow, so that Marine is just lost it. He's in too deep.
Computer updated.
Oh, this is amazing. This is so good. So good.
Computer updated.
Yes. Oh my god. Macro. You're the definition of clueless right now. Ah well, that's it. Grim. Sad but true. I've faced worse actually so far. I mean, it is pretty tricky. You're fighting two bosses at once, but it's there was a bit earlier yesterday that was really difficult. Got through it though. Ow. It's a bit weird actually because this campaign is made up of lots of little mini campaigns, and it seems like you can do the mini campaigns in any order, but the second one I did was definitely the hardest, and then all the other ones that came after it, you know, they weren't easy, but it was definitely a bit of a step down. The fact that there was platforms actually sinking to the asses, that's pretty mean. Imagine trying to do this on a bloody Switch controller. Did it with 100 health. And even a few health kits spare. Got very little armor though. And I don't have any chain gun ammo. But, you know, not too bad. I'll take it. So it looks like we're going on to the falling down. Oh, more shamblers. Hello, Decepticon. How's it going? Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Damn shamblers. They're back. Better than ever. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I know Honor Justice was here the other day. And we were talking about the moving. But it sounds like it's going well. Damn, they really wreck you. Which is true to how they were in the original Quake as well. But here they're like boss monsters, so yeah. Bat frogs. Not yet. It goes well for a while, and it all falls apart all at once. I would love to beat this without saving mid-fight. Oh. Close. But no cigar. You what? End it all now. Oh wow. The melee attack just got you. Yeah. I was just trying to see if I can start off with the chain gun instead, but it doesn't seem to be working out for me. All of their mates make it a lot more spicy as well. I doubt it's possible, but imagine if you can get the two chambers to infight each other. The rockets do pretty good damage. The problem is I don't want to use rockets when these guys are out and about. I did it. Congratulations, with the master of the machine dead, the strong are severed from their maker. Your work is done, vengeance has been wrought upon the enemy, and you are lost in an infinite cosmic void. Thank you for playing. That was amazing. Fantastic. Not much of an ending, but what do you expect from Quake 2? There we go. Start the credits from here. I just took a look at OBS. I've dropped 3 frames. I didn't know it was possible to lose frames in such a small number. So there you go. That's the credits for Call of the Machine. But yeah, amazing, fantastic work. So yeah, I've done it all. And I have all the Steam achievements now. That's me 100% done. There's also this id Vault. Concept art. Quake 2 wasn't supposed to be a sequel. Other than the technology, the only thing Quake and Quake 2 have in common is the name and the logo. Until now. However, id needed to design the product packaging and they wanted to integrate the logo into the cinematic. After several failed attempts to come up with a name that was cool and could be trademarked, id ran out of time and opted to call it Quake 2. Second nail was added to the Quake logo and it was done. Quake would continue afterwards with Quake 3 Arena, and it was designed to be a successor to the free multiplayer focused update of Quake World and a continuation of either Quake title. The Strogg reach Earth by generating and travel through a black hole. This assault on Earth is depicted in the 2007 release of Enemy Territory Quake Wars, which I've talked a little bit about. Quake 2 is the follow-up story of Operation Overlord. Earth's plan to travel through the black hole and destroy the generator using a massive airstrike. In this way, however, it's a defense system called the Big Gun. The idea of the Big Gun was inspired by the 1961 movie The Guns of Navarone. In the movie, the World War II commando unit is selected to take out massive Axis defense guns on the island of Navarone. In Quake 3, Operation Overlord is a large multi-target assault that includes destroying the black hole generator, a gravity well, the Strogg defense fleet, and the Big Gun itself. There's the hangar. Although the final version of the hangar bears little resemblance to this original concept, the design for the Strogg defense aircraft can be seen flying by. Work created from this piece, an early Strogg ship based on the concept is also available in the development section. So yeah, bunch of concept art. Imperial City, I feel like I mean, this is cool art, but it doesn't really, you don't see this in the game ever. An ocean. Stroggo space is where Bitterman's pod first crashes and the journey begins. Oh, okay. But yeah, this is really cool. I like when games, not only do they include concept art, it's nice that they have a description to go along with it. Not a lot of concept art from this era of id has survived. These pieces were all found hidden among some old printed box art proofs or purely physical drawings. Quake 2 had the most concept art out of the early id titles, since cinematics had to be finished far in advance of the game. These weapon sketches go from earliest very quick scribbles to pencil shaded and inked versions. Many of these designs made it relatively unchanged to the final, while others look completely different. Among the sketches, the original concept for the disintegrator can be spotted, which would go on to be used for the expansion pack weapon, the plasma beam. Oh, interesting. So that's the plasma beam there, I think, at the top. That looks like the rocket launcher. Well, that looks like the rocket launcher as well. The railgun looks pretty different there. Well, it actually looks quite similar, but it doesn't have that big scope, and it doesn't have that square thing on the bottom there as well. If that's supposed to be the machine gun up at the top, that looks pretty different to. Can you not read that properly? Oh, you can. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Have they blurred out the word Nazi? I think they have. You guys probably can't read it, but it says Palace. The main colors are red, black, gold, and silver, and it just says Germany. But I assume they wrote Nazi Germany in the design talk. Yeah, you can zoom in. So, all the way up at the top here. they've took this bit out. I don't think they needed to do that, but okay. I like that you've got the coffee stains, it looks like, of the design dot. Really cool. Again. I wonder how they got this stuff. Probably from like, I wonder if Kevin Cloud had some of it, because he's like the only person still there after all these years. Pretty cool sketch. But that's the concept art section, and then there's some really interesting stuff here. This is an ad for the console version of Quake 2, which is something else, isn't it? Based him and waste him, new levels marinated with bolder, gutsier cuts make Quake 2 for console a visual feast. Hotter, faster engine for on-the-go grilling sprees. Hand cranked and chock full of juicy new tidbits, all stuffed into authentic id Software casing. No baloney. A prime cut of mouth-watering coloured marble in luscious textures and special effects, perfect for roasting. Boned, semi-boned, excuse me. So this is funny. They've blurred out the PlayStation logo, they've blurred out the Nintendo 64 logo, and they've blurred out Activision's logo. And obviously they've blurred out all the copyright stuff down at the bottom as well. Multiplayer feasting, a complete carcass of capabilities which sure to bring everyone together. Never any leftovers, going head to head with your friends never tasted so good. But yeah, game ads were weird back then, weren't they? So this is interesting. At one point during development, they were actually going to use a face on the HUD like all the previous id games did. But they obviously scrapped that idea. What does it say for that? Similar to the Ranger face in the original Quake, in Q2 test, the public beta version of Quake 2 originally included a face at the bottom left of the screen which reflected the damage state of the character and even indicated which direction the player was being hit. I wonder why they scrapped that. Because Quake 3 even had it. It had like a face. I don't think it was necessarily of your face. No, I think it had your face down at the bottom, and it also had a face of the person you last were looking at, I think. So it had two. Here's an early version of the HUD. This early HUD is close to what we shipped with Q2 test, the public beta version of Quake 2. Ultimately, we opted for a cleaner HUD without the damaged faces or background for the actual health. I mean, this bit in the middle is not that different from the final version. It's pretty similar. But then you've got the HUD here. Again, that icon they use in the final. So yeah, it's actually not that different. It's different, but it's not like radically different. That's a similar font to what they used in the final game. Here's one of the maps, I guess. And this is them experimenting with the lettering. Okay. Text paint was an internal tool created for the purposes of creating skin textures for models by drawing directly on the 3D models. While artists have access to a wealth of tools today for dealing with complex UV mappings, tools were primitive back then. And tools like text paint helped the id artists create more complex models compared to the first title. By June 1997, Quake 2 was in the process of switching game code from Quake C to native code. The version at E3 more closely resembles Quake 2 as we know it today, while internally a version of Quake 2 existed that more resembled the original game. This HUD using Quake 1 graphics can be seen in the official screenshots. It was one of the last things to be implemented. Being shown in the midst of a major rewrite, this AI was simple and the player would often get caught up on walls and other surfaces. Let's see. Yeah, it actually looks pretty different. It definitely looks closer to the first game in terms of like fidelity. These are original maps included in the trade show version, demo version of the game, modified to work on the final version of the engine. While they won't be the same experience as playing the original version, these levels are accurately represent the state of the game at this time. So you can actually play the E3 1997 demo. I mean, like they said in the text, it's not going to be 100% accurate to what it was like. But, like, that's so amazing. I can't think of any other game that's ever done that. For their remaster. Like, here's an earlier E3 build that you can play. That's so cool. Oh, I actually recognize this area. That barrel didn't want to blow up for some reason. Maybe the barrels didn't blow up in the E3 build at this time. Yeah, in the final game there's like a switch that you hit, and then there's a bunch of lasers that pop up here. So I guess the E3 demo, or yeah, the build that they had at E3, sort of like a bunch of little levels, kind of. Maybe they probably didn't have, you know, the way I pressed the button there and immediately put me into this level. They probably didn't have that at E3, I'm guessing. They probably had the levels, but they probably switched to them like through like a console command or something. I think my crosshair placement has been magnificent. I beat both Illuminati and Misty in a 1v1, so it can't be that bad, can it? So yeah, this is another area that you do see in the final game. I don't know. I'm not really that interested in it. Oh, I didn't mean to fall there. But yeah, I might try CS2. Shoot the computer screen on the right. Weird. Okay. I'm glad that the game told me that, because I would never have worked it out. I wonder how many levels they have in this E3 bill. I would guess 3, maybe? I mean, this is the third one, so I'm guessing that this is the last one, but I don't know. They had a decent amount of stuff to show then. I mean, granted, each segment is pretty short, but still. I can't imagine this is on like a particularly hard difficulty, because there was no difficulty option. But actually, like, you would assume that the E3 demo would be really easy, because it's not really, because people are just there to see the game and kind of try it out. But no, I mean, it's actually quite challenging. Nope, still going. Compass is not available in the E3 demo. Weird how you can still select it though. Why even have it there if you can't use it? Obviously they've got all the enhancements in this version, so in the E3 build, that I doubt the Berserker would have done the jump attack there. Or the Wendy, as we like to call it. It keeps going. Grenades everywhere. Stoke won in the football today, by the way. For anyone who didn't know. It's what we needed. That enemy went up the lift, but I'm not going to chase after them. It's fine. Is there no rocket launcher? No. Bad times. It keeps going. They really show this much off at their... I don't know, I assume... Maybe it was all behind closed doors. Maybe they weren't on the actual show floor. This is dark, isn't it? I kind of recognize the area, but this is much darker than how it is in the actual game. Oh yeah, I recognize this room. This is a bit different though. Can you save? Yeah, you can. Oops. Yeah, this is the bridge in the final game. It's the one that you can lower. And you get the chain gun up there as well. I think that's the same thing. Really? Landlord John? Is the karaoke still a thing? Or has that been stopped? I agree with what Macaroni said. Yeah, you're basically playing this level backwards compared to the final game. Lifts are annoying in Quake 2. I'll just whip. Come on. See what I mean? Maybe this is true to how it was in the E3 demo. I do find lifts to be a bit annoying in Quake 2 in general, though. It's one of my sort of nitpicks. Maybe if they hadn't worked it properly so that it goes up and down. Not when you're forced to listen to people murdering Elton John songs at 3 o'clock in the morning. When you're just trying to enjoy a nice Twitch stream, you know? I mean, it's probably not that lit. Can't imagine it would still be going at that time. There's an area in the final game there, but not here. And there's a bit where you can drop down here. What's the song that you hate? Don't have a super shotgun, that just makes me sad. Maybe they haven't finished it yet. Baby feckin' shark. Do people do that at karaoke? Oh no, you're talking about the guy. You're talking about the guy. Yeah. Blasting it with air horns. I'm shocked that these people exist. I mean, I shouldn't be, but I mean... We do. That is correct. No, not really. So that there black hole gun was supposed to be in the base game, but it got cut. It seems interesting. I can't believe that this is going on for so long. I thought this would be a quick endeavor. It's like a campaign into itself. Terrible crosshair placement there. Hello, Illuminati. I hope you're doing well. I have finished all of the campaigns in Quake 2. This is the E3 1997 build that I'm playing at the moment. I think it was Crags, maybe? Must have been Macaroni. Surely he cheated. No, I think that was Macaroni. With his superior crosshair placement. Embarrassing me live on the internet. Why not? I don't remember this room in the final game. Does this ladder not work? It doesn't really seem like this ladder works. I don't know if you can actually... Oh. It looks like you're supposed to go out through that now. Macaroni is absolutely skint. The exit, shoot this screen. It keeps going. What were the games you got, Macaroni? Just to remind me, because I don't remember. I know you did mention it before. Those buttons don't look very buttony. End of E3 demos. I did it. And then there's also actually another one. There's also the playable ECTS. Well, here's the video. We'll watch the video first, shall we? Here we go. Oh, that's interesting. That's that little corridor there. That's not in the final game. It actually doesn't look that different from the final game. Obviously the HUD's completely different. Oh, that shotgun reload looks a lot worse. It's slower anyway, that's for sure. Doesn't actually look that different, it's slower. There are fish in the water here. There are no fish in the water there in the final game. This is the area. If you saw me play at the start, they expanded this part in the remaster. They made the outdoor a bit larger. Oh, this is different. The next room here. That corridor isn't there. Okay, interesting. It's almost the same, but it's slightly different. But yeah, it's not. They're not a million miles away here from what it actually would be like. Which makes sense. I mean, the game came out in '97. So the game was a few months away from being done. The shotgun sounds a bit different, actually. It's a different sound effect. The reloading part, specifically. I think this is different. This area is in the final game, but I don't think you see it at this moment. I think it usually comes up a little later. Tekken 7, nice. Have you actually played any of those yet, or are you just waiting for later on? I know you've been playing Yakuza, but I don't know if you've been play like have you have yeah I don't know if you've had the opportunity to play the other ones yet. Hello, Synthropy. This is Battlefield. Yes. Yeah, I've heard of it, Macaroni. I don't know that much about it. It's quite popular from what I understand. Do you like it, or have you not put enough time into it yet? What are we gonna see next? Error, couldn't open. Any song you like? Well, that's not what any song you like means. Have you ever played that game Audio Surf? That game you can play with any song you like. Yeah, I used to like it. Oh, this is very late into the game, this part. But they're demoing here. But yeah, I'm just impressed with like how, they're pretty, like, this isn't too far off the final game. It's a lot darker. But in terms of like just the game in general, those explosions look completely different. They're using like, it looks like 2D sprites for the explosions here. I know you said you got Far Cry 6. Did you ever play Far Cry 5? Did you like it? I've had it for years, but I've never actually played it. New Dawn, yeah. I don't think anyone really liked it. That liked New Dawn, did they? Yeah, Far Cry 4 was the last one that I properly played. I'll probably stream it someday. Well, I hope to stream it someday. Considering I did 3. That was ages ago though. When I did the Far Cry 3 playthrough. Flying a plane. That's pretty gnarly. Yeah, I'm quite lucky. Oh, the Hyper Blaster sounds completely different here. But I'm quite lucky. I don't really seem to get motion sickness when it comes to video games. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I just can't. I can't, off the top of my head, I can't think of it ever being an issue for me. Why would you play Portal with low FOV though? Does it start off with low FOV? Is that like the default? Well, I think it's it's a pretty simple question. Um, I mean, I'm just asking a question about a game that you've played. If you don't know, you can just say I don't remember. You know, I don't think it's that complicated. You can also play that as well, which is pretty cool. I won't play all of this, but because we pretty much just watched it. They just dump off loads of weapons at the start there. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, this corridor is not in the final game. I wonder if it has secrets implemented or not. Oh yeah, it has the fish. the water. Oh no, there's no yeah. Usually there's a bit that you swim under and you come up, and there's like a little ledge with like health and grenades. No, the final game has fish on different levels, but it doesn't have fish on the first level. So yeah, in the remaster, they've taken away this, like, I don't know, rock, and they've expanded the whole outside area, which is really cool. Yeah, it seems like they haven't implemented the secrets yet, because that's a secret as well, where you get the silencer. But yeah, it's so cool that they even like went through the effort of being like putting in a version of these like trade, you know, demos, you know, for E3 and ECTS. It's so awesome. Again, like I said earlier, I can't think of any other game that's done that. You could call it a fishing game. But yeah, we just watched the video. It seems pretty accurate, or pretty faithful to what the final game is like, so. But with more fish. Anything else cool in here? I'll just quickly whiz through these. There's an early version of Technician. Oh, they've actually animated these? That's cool. And you can rotate it and everything. This is so cool. This is great. There's an early version of the Flyer. Yeah, these designs, they're not too different from the final game. They're just a bit more basic looking. Oh, that's something I actually I've been meaning to mention it, but I haven't up until this point. But the remaster solves, you know, that problem with the Quake 2 engine where like the models are constantly like warping, and you can see it here. But in the actual remaster, they've like solved that, so it's not really an issue. But I've been meaning to say that for like the past week or so, but I just keep forgetting. This looks a bit different. This version of the Mutant is dated as late as September 1997. A Norta? The enemy Norta is an enemy if it was cut. So there are no animations because they never existed. The Shocker. The Shocker is another enemy if they did not make it past an initial prototype model. It appears to integrate aspects of the infantry gunner and berserker. However, it is also unknown what role it may have served, and was seemingly cut relatively early on in development. Oh, here's an early version of the blaster. It's a lot more boxy compared to the final game. That still looks cool though. There's an early version of the ship. Strog ship. It looks rather phallic if you ask me, but you know, what can you do? This early version of the male player model is relatively close to the final version visually. Many of the animations would be unused, however, with variants for swimming horizontally elaborate death animations featuring lost limbs and animations for pushing objects around the environment. Breakthrough Arena would eventually feature unique swimming animations, however, it is likely a lot of these animations went unused in Quake 2 due to time. Interesting. That's the swimming animation, I guess. Pretty cool. Oh, there are loads of these. Female player. Did they not? An early mesh of the female player model featuring a different hairstyle. Okay. Oh. Chain gun looks very different. Look at that beauty. The chain gun went through a few iterations before being finished, including versions with visible hands. This one features a smaller barrel. Okay. Earlier versions of the shotgun, they actually, all of them don't look that different. They're pretty similar to the final game. A scope. Interesting. So yeah, they have the idea for a scope as a sort of like an upgrade or a power up. Also, a Geiger counter was an idea. Flare gun. That didn't make it into the game. A nuke. All these ammo boxes that look pretty different. The cells, that there looks pretty similar to the final, but like all of these look different. That's not a million miles away, but also here you can see they're playing around with the concept of like small and large. The final game doesn't have small and large, it's just a set number, which they explain there in the text. The slugs box isn't too different. Final game. Here's all the weapons: the chain fist, enormous arm mounted chainsaw. I think these are just all the actual weapons. So we've seen all of these, as I have played through all the campaigns to this point. Then, oh, these are like the icons, I guess. Maybe. Oh no, this is just the straight up models. So you can rotate them, look at them. That's cool. Oh, and you can cycle between the original model and the remaster model. So that's remaster, original, remaster, original. It's actually, the remaster is quite a bit better. You don't realize how good the remaster is until you see the original. Because this is sort of what, like, your mind remembers it as, but in reality it looks like that. I mean, it's not drastic, but the new version is definitely better. Undoubtedly. That's really cool. Oh, wow, they looked like that before, apparently. The shells. I won't go through all of them, but yeah. Oh, the medic. And the medic commander, they're like the worst. This thing is definitely not from Strogos. It may be from a past Strog conquered planet, or it may be from another dimension entirely. We're not quite sure. Oh wow, look at that. Even the difference between original, remaster. That's quite a big difference, actually. Really impressive. See, that's more subtle. Okay. I think we're done with Quake 2. I think I might go and get something to eat or something because I'm pretty hungry. Then I might come back later. Because why not? But yeah, amazing remaster. Absolutely fantastic. Worth every single penny. And yeah, I'll leave it there for now. And yeah, I hope to come back later. That's the plan. But yeah. I'll catch you guys hopefully in a few hours. So yeah, have a good one. And thank you all for being here. Thank you. I'll probably just have a sandwich or something. But yeah, have a good one. Bye bye.